Missed by 8 Inches by Lionel D'Souza is a saga of two friends from a remote Indian town, whose journey leads them to manage U.S. Army facilities in a war zone. The core of the narrative is the tragic demise of one friend and the wrongful accusation of the other for leading him to his death. More than a story of loss and injustice, the book is a testament to the unyielding strength of their friendship, detailing their solidarity, shared laughter, and mutual support amid danger. It is a tribute to the unsung civilian contractors who work defenseless in war zones, sacrificing their lives, and whose stories of courage and sacrifice are often untold. Readers will journey with the two friends, witnessing the strength of their bond and the weight of their sacrifices. Please watch the previous chapters to help better understand Chapter 12. We are now moving to Chapter 12, titled Family Begins from Missed by 8 Inches, authored by Lionel D'Souza. It's been nearly 5 years since we moved to Afghanistan. In 2006, Andrew and I made the decision to return to India together. By that time, we had completed numerous tours in Afghanistan, 11 per year, and had amassed considerable wealth, making us quite affluent in our hometowns. Our routine involved spending most of the year in Afghanistan, with an annual visit back to India. The years in Afghanistan were intense and demanding, filled with both challenges and triumphs. Each tour brought new experiences and tested our resilience, but it also strengthened our bond and deepened our understanding of the world around us. The wealth we accumulated was a testament to our hard work and dedication, but it also came with a price: the constant danger and the emotional toll of being away from our loved ones. Despite the hardships, there were moments of camaraderie and joy that made it all worthwhile. The friendships we forged with our colleagues and the locals were invaluable, providing a sense of community and support in a foreign land. Our annual visits back to India were a time of celebration and reunion, a chance to reconnect with family and friends and to recharge before returning to the demanding life in Afghanistan. During this period, I developed an online romance with a Mangalorean lady who was a doctor in the UK. Our relationship blossomed through the exchange of emails and online chats, each message bringing us closer together despite the physical distance. We shared our daily lives, dreams, and aspirations, finding comfort and joy in each other's words. Our conversations were filled with warmth and understanding as we navigated the challenges of long-distance communication. We discussed everything from our professional lives to our personal interests, discovering commonalities and building a strong emotional connection. Her stories about her work in the UK were fascinating, and I admired her dedication and passion for her profession. As our relationship grew, we began to make plans for the future, dreaming of the day we could finally meet in person. The anticipation of that moment added a sense of excitement and hope to our daily interactions. Despite the miles between us, our bond felt real and tangible, a testament to the power of genuine connection. The online romance provided a much-needed respite from the intensity of my life in Afghanistan. It was a source of happiness and stability, a reminder that love could flourish even in the most unexpected circumstances. As we continued to exchange emails and chat online, our feelings for each other deepened. The distance no longer felt like an insurmountable barrier, but rather a temporary challenge that we were determined to overcome. Our love story was unfolding in a unique and beautiful way, and I cherished every moment of it. For Andrew, life was taking a significant turn as well. His family had chosen a girl named Thelma from his hometown for him to marry. Thelma was well known in their community, and her family had a long-standing relationship with Andrew's. The match was arranged with great care and consideration, and Andrew was ready to tie the knot with her, in line with his parents' wishes. Andrew had always respected his parents' decisions and valued their guidance. Thelma was a kind and compassionate woman, and Andrew felt fortunate to have her as his future wife. Their engagement was a joyous occasion, celebrated with much enthusiasm by both families. The preparations for the wedding were in full swing, with relatives and friends eagerly looking forward to the big day. Andrew shared his excitement with me, often talking about the plans and the future he envisioned with Thelma. He was looking forward to starting a new chapter in his life, filled with love and companionship. As his brother and a friend, I was genuinely happy for him. Seeing Andrew so content and optimistic about his future was heartwarming. We often discussed the changes that marriage would bring and how it would shape our lives moving forward. His journey towards matrimony was a beautiful reminder of the importance of family and the bonds that hold us together. Thelma, with her gentle demeanor and supportive nature, seemed like the perfect partner for Andrew. Their union was not just a merging of two individuals, but also a blending of two families, each bringing their own traditions and values. The anticipation of the wedding added a layer of excitement to our lives, and I looked forward to witnessing my friend's happiness as he embarked on this new journey. In April 2006, my marriage was arranged with the girl I met online, marking the beginning of a new chapter in my life. The wedding was a beautiful and joyous occasion, filled with the love and blessings of family and friends. Shortly after my wedding, I relocated to Dubai with my wife. She had resigned from her position in the UK, leaving behind her established career to start a new life with me in Dubai. It was a significant change for both of us, but we were excited about the future and the opportunities that awaited us. Dubai, with its vibrant culture and dynamic lifestyle, offered a fresh start. We settled into our new home, and my wife began the process of finding a job. Her qualifications and experience as a doctor were highly regarded, and it wasn't long before she secured a position at one of the government hospitals. She quickly adapted to her new role, bringing her expertise and compassionate care to her patients. Meanwhile, in May 2006, Andrew's marriage was also organized. His wedding was another joyous event, celebrated with much enthusiasm by both families. The wedding was a grand affair, filled with traditional rituals, music, and dance, creating memories that would last a lifetime. As Andrew and I embarked on our respective journeys, we remained in close contact, sharing updates and supporting each other through the transitions. My wife and I embraced our new life in Dubai, exploring the city and building our future together. Her job at the hospital kept her busy, but we made sure to spend quality time together, nurturing our relationship and creating a home filled with love and warmth. As the years passed, we settled into a comfortable routine, finding joy in the everyday moments and looking forward to the future with hope and optimism. Our journey together in Dubai was just beginning. The experiences we shared and the memories we created became the foundation of our life together, filled with love, laughter, and endless possibilities. Andrew chose to delay his return to Dubai by a month, so he could enjoy more time with Thelma. He spent his days with his in-laws and at home, cherishing the moments with his new family. During this time, he also attempted to persuade everyone to let Thelma accompany him back to Dubai. There was strong opposition due to concerns about the facilities available for Thelma to stay alone while Andrew was on shift. Despite the challenges, Andrew remained determined, hoping to find a solution that would allow them to start their new life together in Dubai. His dedication to Thelma and their future was unwavering. Finally, the families decided that Thelma will stay back in India and Andrew would only travel back to work. In 2007, we were blessed with our first child, a beautiful daughter who brought immense joy and light into our lives. The arrival of our little one marked a new chapter filled with happiness and excitement. Life was joyous, and our days were filled with the laughter and wonder that only a child can bring. My schedule involved traveling every 3 weeks to the base, with 2 weeks dedicated to family time as a break from the shift. In 2009, our family grew once more with the birth of our son. His arrival added even more love and joy to our home. Balancing work and family life became a delicate dance, but the support and love from my wife made it all possible. Whenever I departed for the base, I would reassure my family with a light-hearted yet poignant promise, saying, "Either I will return, or $1 million will come," referring to my insurance package. It was my way of easing their worries and reminding them of the security we had in place. The company provided us with an apartment within the U.S. Army base in Dubai, which became our home. Our life in Dubai was a blend of duty and domestic bliss. The time spent with my family was cherished, and every moment away from the base was dedicated to making memories with my wife and children. Watching my children grow, witnessing their first steps, and hearing their first words were moments that I held close to my heart. Andrew was still continued to live with my cousins, as he had not received approval to bring his wife to Dubai from his family. Either Andrew or I had to be present at the base at all times, as he was my designated backup. When I was absent, he took charge of base operations, ensuring everything ran smoothly. Occasionally, we both managed responsibilities for the Kandahar and Kabul bases, coordinating efforts and overseeing operations. This dual responsibility required meticulous planning and seamless communication between us. Life eventually fell into a routine, and work turned monotonous due to the absence of new challenges. The initial excitement and unpredictability of our roles had given way to a more structured and predictable environment. Although there were occasional actions, surges, or emergencies, these situations became routine as we had detailed checklists and protocols for all procedures, ensuring smooth operations. Our experience and preparation meant that we could handle these scenarios efficiently, but it also meant that the element of surprise was largely absent. Despite the monotony, there was a sense of satisfaction in knowing that our efforts contributed to the stability and safety of the bases. The predictability of our work allowed us to focus on refining our processes and improving efficiency. However, the lack of new challenges sometimes made the days blend into each other, and we found ourselves longing for the excitement and adrenaline that had once defined our roles. Andrew and I often discussed ways to keep ourselves motivated and engaged. We took on additional projects, mentored new recruits, and sought opportunities to innovate within our roles. These efforts helped to break the monotony and provided a sense of purpose beyond our routine tasks. The sound of gunfire echoed in my ears even when I was away from the base, haunting my dreams with images of men and women with distorted faces chasing me. These nightmares were relentless, a constant reminder of the chaos and violence I had witnessed. My sleep was often disturbed, leaving me exhausted and on edge. The only relief I found was after a couple of shots of whiskey, which seemed to dull the memories and allow me a few hours of rest. Eventually, drinking alcohol became a nightly routine when not at the base. It was the only way I could fall asleep and come to terms with everything I had experienced at the base. The whiskey provided a temporary escape from the relentless onslaught of memories, but it was a double-edged sword. While it helped me sleep, it also became a crutch, something I relied on to get through the nights. It was not clear. The routine of drinking to sleep became a vicious cycle, one that I struggled to break. Despite the challenges, I continued to fulfill my duties at the base, maintaining a facade of normalcy. My colleagues and friends were unaware of the extent of my struggles, as I kept my fears and anxieties hidden. The sound of gunfire, the distorted faces, and the memories of the base were my constant companions, a silent battle I fought every night. Andrew was quite different from me in many ways. He neither drank nor smoked, maintaining a lifestyle that was free from such vices. Remarkably, he managed to sleep soundly every night without any disturbing dreams or nightmares. His ability to rest peacefully and remain seemingly free of worries was something I deeply admired. Andrew's calm demeanor and resilience were a stark contrast to my own struggles, and his presence often provided a sense of stability and reassurance amidst the chaos. Reflecting on my years at the base, one particular challenge stood out vividly. Even though I was supposed to have a 2-week break in December, Neil always took his leave during that time to travel to Manila, leaving me to cover base operations. As a result, from 2001 to 2010, I never had the opportunity to spend Christmas with my family. Each year, I found myself at the base, handling responsibilities while my thoughts drifted to the festive celebrations I was missing. It had always been my dream to celebrate Christmas with my loved ones, to enjoy the winter festivities with my wife and children, and to create cherished memories together during the holiday season. End of Chapter 12. Subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon for more updates on the next chapters. Thank you for listening and subscribing.